I always say I'll be better outside. None of this matters. Dreaming of sad.
What's up, Timmy Turner? She's your boy Desmond, aka Black Timmy, and today we are gonna be reacting by B with the T. This is Nicki Minaj sparks chaos after Trump appearance. So, like I said before in the other video, Nicki had lost her mind, but B with the T, she gonna explain what is the update of her supporting Trump, and we're gonna get right into it.
Nations and the internet is going crazy. So before we get into the UN speech, we need to talk about all the stuff that led up to that moment, because Nicki has been on a whole Trump supporting spree lately. So let's rewind to early November. The White House TikTok page posted Trump and Melania with Nicki Minaj's song piece in the trap playing in the background. And Nicki went crazy over this. She reposted it talking about the First Lady and President of the United States, and she promised unlimited
The First Lady, it was Michelle Obama.
passes to whoever uploaded it to the White House
And my
TikTok.
thing about it is, did she give all that praise to Michelle Obama? I need to look that up. I need to research that just to make sure. Because do she have that same energy towards her? Or President Obama?
Now, at first, people were like, okay, maybe she's just excited, her song is being used, but then she kept going. A few days later, Nicki reposted another White House TikTok, and it was literally celebrating Trump's policies. Now, we're talking about a slideshow that said no men and women's sports, border is closed, criminal illegals are being deported, all of that. Now, this is where her fans really started going off, because a lot of them are LGBTQ+, and they felt
Yeah,
like
that's what
she
I'm
was
saying. A
supporting
lot of her fans are like gay
anti-trans
people.
policies.
So,
And people were in the comments dragging her, saying she's an immigrant herself, supporting transphobic propaganda. But Nicki didn't stop there. On November 1st, Trump made a post about Christians being...
wait a minute, she's an immigrant? Hold on, let me look that up. I'm sorry, y'all. Hold on. She not from the United States? Because since we're on that topic, I keep forgetting that Rihanna, she's not from the United States, so sometimes I just get confused about that. Is Nicki from the USA? Now if she was oh yeah. So she's not a US citizen, which I don't mind, but yeah, I keep forgetting some of these celebrities is not in the US. But girl, Nicki.
being prosecuted and killed in Nigeria. And Nicki co-signed. She thanked him for speaking out and said no group should ever be prosecuted for practicing their religion. Now, when her LGBTQ+ fans called her out about supporting Trump after everything he's done to their community, Nicki doubled down. She said basically that this is not about them. She basically told them they were making it about...
Nicki, it's not about them. And like I said before, it's like, girl, Nicki, people are not upset at you about you want to support Christianity and this and that and the third. That's not what this is about. It's about you supporting Trump. And it's like, girl, do you even know what the fuck is going on? Do you even know about politics? Because I grew up on Nicki Minaj, of course. I've been following her since I was born. And not once in my life I have ever seen her like talk about politics ever. So this is kind of suspicious. It's like, Nicki, like I said, do you know what's going on? Do you know what Trump's motives are? Like, I don't think Trump is the guy you want to support.
Are being murdered. So all of this led to her getting invited to speak at the United Nations by Trump's UN ambassador Mike Waltz. And yesterday, Nicki became the first female rapper to ever address the UN. She showed up in an all-black dress, admitted she was very nervous, and gave a speech thanking Trump for his leadership on the Nigeria situation. She talked about Christians being targeted and killed in Nigeria.
And my thing about it is, Trump, Nigeria ain't shit to do with you.
Not taking sides.
and calling for urgent action to defend Christians in Nigeria to combat extremism and violence against those who simply want to exercise their natural right to freedom of religion or belief. Why you should never cover your credit card with tin foil. I've worked at a major bank for 14 years. Just yesterday, I saw another.
My thing about it is Trump really don't
But
care
this
about
is the thing,
Christianity.
y'all. Experts and even the Nigerian government are pushing back on Trump's claims. Now they're saying the violence in Nigeria affects everyone, regardless of their background or beliefs, not just Christians.
My thing about it is I kind of feel like Trump want to use that in an excuse trying to evade New Nigeria. That's what this is really about. It's about control. He obviously want to take over. Like, he really don't care about that stuff. He just want to take over another country. It looks like, boy, he always sticking in nose in people business. This is why people from other countries think like we have the most, like, I'm sorry, this is why people from other countries hated us, because of shit like this.
The Nigerian president even said that he was shocked Trump was talking about potentially invading their country. Now let's get into the reaction.
Exactly, that's what it's really about.
Amanda both had something to say about this whole situation. Now, y'all already know Amanda is very outspoken. So Amanda still spoke out, and she said that this is a perfect example as to why it's important to have people
That
around
ass,
you
Nicki,
that know
goddamn.
more than you. Take a look.
Nicki Minaj working with Trump admin on plight of Christians in Nigeria. Either she's getting a check, or she was back the whole time, or she's genuinely thinks that she's doing something good, which, by the way, is why y'all need to have people.
You know what? I think it's that she mad about, the industry that she in. I think she mad about, the whole Megan, Cardi B, what else? Drake, doesn't it? I think she just mad about the stuff that she going through, and then she wanna support Trump just to piss people off because she going through shit. I think that's what it really is. I don't know.
People
Correct
around
me
you
if I'm
that
wrong.
know more than you. I don't just mean celebrities. Everybody. Everybody should have people around them that they can.
I'm sorry, I'm keep pausing, but like I said before, I feel like people think we just hated on Trump just so we can hate him, and that's not the reason why we hate Trump. Look at his actions. Look at what the fuck that he's doing. Like, not only that he's sticking in his nose that he doesn't belong, but Gaza and Israel, I don't know if there is a war that's still going on, but didn't he interrupted the war and shit? Like I said, like, he giving the United States a bad reputation.
You consult with, that think differently than you, that holds you in a place of values. Just so you understand what's happening here with the plight of Christians in Nigeria, there is a plight of Christians in Nigeria. However, the U.S., what does that have to do with the United States?
Exactly.
The United States is using this as a ploy, as a proxy, to find their way into Nigeria so that they can then find their way into the Sahel states of Burkina Faso, Mali, and Niger, who, as you know, are coming together to begin a process of Pan-Africanism on the continent. They are taking back their resources from France. They are saying we are going to build our own infrastructures. This undermines the global empire's goal, and so they have to try and shut it down. Now
Listen, the United States is the most hated country in global. Let's be honest, because this country has a history of trying to be an ally, and once that happened, they backstab them. So
saw earlier this year with AFRICOM, and that coon, that general who tried to say, oh, they got some problems going down in Burkina Faso. They're continuing to try to make this happen the same way that they're making fetch happen in Venezuela right now. When do we stop allowing ourselves to be used?
But that's not all, y'all. Tamika Mallory came out with a strongly worded video warning about the
Nikki,
consequences of aligning
did it
with
ever occur to you
Donald Trump.
that you being used?
So you guys know that over the last few years, I really try to be intentional about what I say
people support white supremacists, and it's so fucking sad. The same thing with Marvin from Fresh and Fit. Stephen Knight, his ugly punk pussy ass. It is like, this gotta stop.
Careful.
You doing all this for what?
But some things require a public statement. And as I've been watching this situation unfold, Nicki Minaj, Trump, and Nigeria, I thought it was important for me to say a few things. There are consequences to aligning yourself
With
with
Trump.
Donald Trump
Mm-hmm.
and his policies and his evil ways.
Like,
His-
Nikki, look at his history. Look at his. Come on now. Like I said, do you even know what's going on? Is this really you became like a politician and you want to talk about you ain't picking sides? It's like, girl, you already stick your foot in the puddle. So it's like, you kind of already are in this. But it's not too late for you to step away.
His attention to Nigeria, understanding his history, there will absolutely be exploitation, theft of resources. Somebody that he knows wants something from Nigeria. It could be a business partner, it could be a friend, it could be a said corporation,
A farm.
it could be his family.
It could be anybody.
But they will invade Nigeria and exploit the people for their own.
It's all about takeover.
And they will throw Nicki Minaj to the wolves because they can care less. They couldn't care less about their system. The unfortunate part about all of this is that
And Nicki Minaj, no, I'm gonna speak about her fans because y'all are fucking pathetic.
associated with this moment that this sister will have to walk. She will 100% see bloodshed because innocent Nigerians will be harmed and even likely killed as a result of.
I mean, it's
whatever
already
this
been
is
happening
about.
since like a
And
long
she
time.
will have that on her hands. And it is pretty sad to watch because what we know is that Trump often uses black people and black culture to harm black people here and abroad. And it is happening in real time. And that's
But I kind of feel like it's not just like, and what she's saying is right. I agree with her. Her and that other lady, they both making points. But I feel like he would use anybody. Trump is the kind of guy that whenever he wants something, he gonna get it. So
sister is going to carry this moment with her forever. So today is a pretty sad day. It's a pretty sad day, and it won't be long before we all get to see how it unfolds.
yeah, I would like to see how
Maybe
this
she
plays
knows,
out.
maybe she doesn't. Maybe she doesn't have anybody else, anybody around her to inform her.
I feel like she don't.
But history tells what's going to happen, and it's, again, a pretty sad day.
Now, to be real, Tamika has a very strong point. I mean, Trump always has an ulterior motive when it comes to anything, so you really can't trust anything that he says he's going to do or why he's going to do it. Now, Nicki keeps saying she's not taking political sides, but she spoke at the UN on behalf of the Trump administration, so it's kind of
I bet
hard to
Kamala
sit
looking
there
at
and
this
say
and like,
that
girl.
she's not really taking sides. So the big question is was this really about Christians in Nigeria, or was Nicki being used as a pawn in a
She
bigger
is.
political game?
She
and to
is.
be honest, with Trump's history, I absolutely feel like he's using her.
Duh.
Because again, he has a history of using people to get what he wants.
Mm.
But I want to know, what do you guys feel about this situation? What do you guys feel about Nicki being a Trump supporter?
Yeah, so I'm gonna stop it right here. And like I said, like she just said, I wanna let you guys know what you guys think of this whole Nicki being a Trump supporter. And I know her fans is, gonna stick up for her, and they're gonna be delusional, and they're gonna be obsessive because they are fucking weirdos and they don't use their brains because brain cells is not something that they sleep around with every night. So it's like, this isn't about this. It's like you gotta think. You just can't be clueless all of your fucking life. It's like, so her fans, I know they're gonna stick up for her because they losers their own goddamn selves. So I wanna let you guys, like I said, I wanna know what you guys think of it. go follow her page, be with the T. I'm gonna put her